This is Russell Westbrook. Explosive, emotional, unapologetic. When he steps on the court, he plays every possession like it's his last. And that same fire, that same obsession, is something you can use in your own life. There's something different about Russell Westbrook. You can feel it the moment he steps on the court. It's that energy, that raw, unfiltered passion that almost feels violent, like he's fighting for more than a win. When Westbrook plays, it's not basketball. It's war with himself. He's not just trying to beat you, he's trying to empty everything he's got inside. Every drive to the rim, every rebound, every scream after a dunk, it's a message. I'm here, and I'm not slowing down for anybody. That's what makes him different. He doesn't coast. He doesn't pace himself. He plays every possession like his career depends on it. And that's exactly what you need to do in your life, your work, your dream, your hustle. Because too many people move through life at half speed. They talk about their goals, but they don't attack them. They say they want success, but the moment it gets uncomfortable and they slow down. Westbrook never slows down. He's proof that aggression isn't anger. It's focus turned up to max. It's belief so strong, it refuses to die out when things get hard. When you wake up in the morning, you have a choice. You can go through the motions, or you can play life like Westbrook plays the game. Full speed, full heart, no hesitation. People call him too emotional, but emotion is power when it's aimed in the right direction. Westbrook channels it into effort. Every time someone doubts him, he responds with fire. That's how you've got to move in your life too. When the world tells you no, when people overlook you, when your plans fall apart, you don't shrink. You don't complain. You turn up the energy. You push harder. You chase louder. That's the Westbrook way. He shows you that passion isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you create through effort. You want your business to grow, go harder. You want that promotion, show up like it's game 7. You want to build the life you dream about, stop easing up, because that's where most people fail. They take their foot off the gas once things get tough. They forget that consistency beats motivation every time. Westbrook never lets up. He's all gas, no brakes, and that's exactly why he stands out in a league full of talent. So whatever your version of the court looks like, your job, your business, your grind, play it like Westbrook. Bring that aggression, bring that passion, and never, ever take your foot off the gas. Westbrook's fire burns hot, but here's what most people miss. He knows how to control the chaos. See, emotion without direction is destruction, but emotion with focus, that's unstoppable. Westbrook doesn't let his anger or energy take over the game. He channels it. He turns frustration into fuel. Missed shots don't shake him, they ignite him. And that's a lesson for life, because when things go wrong, when people test your patience, you've got two choices: react or redirect. You can waste energy arguing with life's problems, or you can take that same fire and use it to move forward. That's how Westbrook lives. He never lets his passion blind him. He uses it to sharpen his focus. He's not just playing hard, he's thinking hard. Every fast break, every moment of tension, his mind is still calm inside all that movement. That's what most people miss. They think control means slowing down, but Westbrook shows you that true control is moving fast and still making the right decision. He's chaos with discipline, speed with structure, emotion with purpose. And that's a skill you can bring into your life too, because whether it's your business, your grind, or your personal growth, you're going to face chaos. Things won't go as planned. People will doubt you. Pressure will build. But control isn't about silence. It's about self-command and motion. It's staying centered while everything around you shakes. When you learn to channel your chaos like Westbrook, you stop being reactive. You become strategic. You stop chasing calm. You create it. That's why his energy hits different, because he doesn't let emotions take over. He tells them where to go. That's what you call mastery, the ability to live at full speed and still stay in control. So whatever storm you're in right now, don't pull back. Don't try to calm it. Just learn how to steer it. Let's be real. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Russell Westbrook has had some ugly plays. He's missed open layups. He's thrown turnovers that made fans hate him. And the world never let him forget it. They called him Westbrick. They turned his name into a joke. Every miss became a meme. Every struggle became fuel for criticism. They said he'd lost it, that his fire was now just chaos. But here's what they don't understand. Westbrook never hides from it. He never runs from the noise. He faces it head on. Because even when you're picked apart, that's what makes Westbrook different. He's not afraid to fail in front of millions because he knows the real failure is being too scared to try. And that's what most people never get. The ones who laugh at you when you fall will never understand the courage it takes to keep standing back up. And that's what matters most. He kept showing up after every missed layup, after every turnover, after every night the headlines dragged his name through the dirt. Russell Westbrook never disappeared. He showed up to the next game like the last one never happened. That kind of mindset is rare because most people need momentum to feel confident. They need praise to feel motivated. Westbrook doesn't wait for that. He brings his own energy, win or lose. That's what real confidence is. It's not walking into a room knowing you'll succeed. It's walking and ready to keep going even if you fail again. When you think about it, that's the foundation of progress. Showing up when it's uncomfortable, doing the work when no one's watching, finding drive even when you're drained. Westbrook plays with the same intensity whether he's up 20 or down 20. That's not ego, that's endurance. He understands that passion only matters when you're tired, when you're doubted, when you've got every reason to stop. And maybe that's something you need to remember too. You're going to have bad days. Days when your effort feels wasted, when the results don't match the work. But those days build you more than the good ones ever will. Because discipline forged in frustration lasts longer than motivation built from success. If you keep showing up, something happens. You start trusting yourself. You start realizing that failure doesn't erase your worth. It refines it. And little by little, the version of you that used to hesitate becomes the version that refuses to quit. That's what Westbrook represents. Not perfection, persistence, not a highlight reel, but a story of endurance. He's proof that falling short doesn't make you a failure. It makes you human. And standing back up again and again makes you exceptional. So wherever you are in your journey right now, keep showing up for your dream, for your purpose, for yourself. Not because the world believes in you, but because you still do. And maybe one day, when the noise fades and the lights dim, you'll look back and realize that the most powerful thing you ever did wasn't winning, it was refusing to stop trying.